Welcome to the Uzziah Show, where being young, black, and successful is celebrated. I am your host, Uzziah, your success strategist. And if you have any questions about your business, career, or finances, then this is the show for you. Welcome, guys. I'm so happy to have y'all on for tonight. As always, we've got an incredible show in store. Happy Friday, y'all. Tonight, we're going to talk about how to stop trading time for money. And for those of you that are joining for the very first time, my name is Uzziah. And in 2013, I paid off over $95,000 in student loan debt 2 years after graduating from Baylor University. And since that time, I've become a best-selling author, real estate investor, as well as entrepreneur, quitting corporate America, and now I'm on a mission to help you get to the next level. So tonight, I want to help you do that by stop trading time for money. This is going to be a big one, guys. I know a lot of y'all is tired. I know a lot of y'all had a long week. You've been busy at work, but I'm trying to get y'all out of the system. I'm trying to get y'all out of the rat race. So as always, I'm going to open up the lines. I need y'all to cam up. Don't be shy. I'm also going to take some time to address any questions you may have. And as always, this platform is to celebrate you. So if you've had any recent accomplishments and victories, then let me know. I want to make sure that we give you your recognition, okay? And of course, if you've been on this show before, you know that this show is all about promoting other businesses. I'm just a vessel, y'all, but this show is really to promote you. So we're going to talk about how to stop trading time for money. We're going to start promoting some of these businesses. But before we get into tonight's topic, y'all know I got to go through the house rules. Now, y'all know, first and foremost, when you first come in, make sure that you let me know your name and the city that you're from. And that's why Ariel is setting the example. Shout out to Ariel tuning in from Austin, Texas. Who else we got on tonight, y'all? I know it's Friday. I know y'all kicking it. But listen, there's no better place to be because this is going to show you how to make your next day better than your last. This is going to show you how to change your life. So we're going to talk about this thing tonight, man. How do you stop trading time for money? And before we get into this topic, let's get into these house rules. Number one, no bad energy. Y'all know how it is. We get haters on this channel. There's a lot of people that don't want to see positive black male media out there. But if you join, all I ask is that there is no bad energy. We don't always have to agree, but let's keep it respectful. And most importantly, let's keep it positive, y'all. We need to have a positive representation for the world to see. Y'all know they label us as crazy, ratchet, ghetto, hood, and this is a platform where we promote Black excellence. The second thing that I need from y'all is to keep the engagement going. Y'all know I don't like to be up here talking to myself. When y'all get on, make sure that you leave a comment. Let me know who you are. Let me know the city that you're from. Let's keep the conversation going. You know, if a point that I bring out resonates with you, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you recently went through a situation that I'm breaking down, then leave a comment and tell me about it. Okay. The more interactive we can be, the better of a show we will have. And as always, keep the likes up. Okay. That should be off top. As soon as y'all join, just make sure that you smash that like button, y'all. It's real easy. It takes no work. It's free. It only takes 2 seconds. But as you come in, smash that like button. This will tell YouTube to send this show to more people. Y'all know the show is ramping up, and every time we get on here, there's a ton of free game going out. But there's so many of us that don't even know that this show exists. So be your brother's keeper, smash that like button, and as always, subscribe. Because once we hit 10,000 subs, then that's when the Black Men's Career Apparel will be on this YouTube channel. Y'all got to forgive me, man. I was bringing the thing so high, I was cutting off my throat. So welcome. Thank y'all for joining. If you're just coming in, make sure that you smash that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know who you are and where you're coming from. If you have any questions pertaining to your business, career, or finances, then make sure that you put it into a super chat. Y'all, you know how the show goes. I put out a ton of content that most guys would never give away for free. All I ask for is your support, because most importantly, I'm trying to do my part to make sure that we have positive Black media that's out there. But the honest truth is that if you don't invest in positive Black male media, then nobody else will. So don't complain if we can't keep the show going if you're not donating. Your donation helps keep the lights on. This is a business that I'm running, and I appreciate your support. Y'all know I strive my hardest to pour into you guys as much as possible. I do this show almost every single day. The only day I don't do this show is on Saturdays, because I got to get my day of rest to get right with the Lord. So please give the super chat. If you want to give a super chat, just tap the dollar icon that's directly below the chat box on YouTube. And if you're not watching this show live, I've put the information to get into the Cash App as well as the PayPal donations in the description below. A lot of y'all see the information on the screen also. So just to make sure that y'all do y'all's part to help keep the show going. With that being said, I want to give a quick shout out to Yadadaya for the $8 Cash App donation that I got from him yesterday evening after the show was over. Thank you so much for that, King. Greatly appreciate it. For those of y'all that got Cash App, my Cash App is $ Black Men's Career. For those of y'all that are on live, send forth a super chat. Let's keep this thing rolling, y'all. We got a lot to go over. Now, before I move on, though, I do want to give another shout out and recognition, because a couple days ago, I talked about a brother named Andrew that gave me another great Cash App donation. Brother Andrew, if you could send me your email address, just send me an email to uzziah@blackmenscareer.com, and I will give you a free copy of the Maximum Productivity Masterclass, one of my paid premium programs. I'm going to give that to you on the house. Y'all know when y'all pour into me, I pour into you. Yesterday, there were 3 brothers that were gifted with $1,000 product for free. That's the type of energy I want here. I want us to invest in each other. I want us to pour into each other. I want us to help each other get to the next level. All right. 9 of y'all are on. Let's keep this thing going, man. Let's keep the energy high, y'all. And comment. I know that y'all are ripping and running because it's Friday and y'all got things going on to get prepped up for your weekend. I know that, but please leave me a comment below. Let me know who you are so I can shout you out and show you some love. And last but not least, y'all, if you want me to promote your business on my show for free, just send me an email at uzziah@blackmenscareer.com with your website, what your business is about, and how I can best promote your services. I'm going to be the plug. I'm going to do all of the promotion for you. All I ask is that you send me this email and I will make sure that your business is seen. Now, let's get into the topic: how to stop trading time for money. Are y'all tired of trading time for money? Are you tired of constantly having to break your back just to make ends meet? If so, then this is the show for you. If you're going to build wealth and create an amazing lifestyle for you and your family, you have to escape the time for money trap. Here's the time for money trap. The time for money trap is the system trapping you into an existence where it does not want you to be wealthy. This system is not designed for you to be wealthy. Those who achieve wealth figured out how to escape the time for money system. They've understand how to work around that. And I'm going to show you that in today's show. If you're going to build wealth and create an amazing lifestyle, you have to escape the time for money trap. The system is not built for you to be wealthy. It's built for you to be middle class. It's built for you to make just enough money on Friday for you to go out, spend it, pay your bills, and then you got to show up to work the very next week. It's not meant for you to retire at all. And so let's talk about this, y'all. The reason why the system is designed for you to trade time for money is because it factors time into your income equation. That's the reason why it's hard to build wealth that way. It's hard to build wealth whenever you are limited by an income model that's based upon time. How many hours you work per day, your annual salary. All of these things set a cap on your earning potential. So the first way that you build real wealth is to escape the time for money trap. You need to put yourself in a position where you have unlimited earning potential. So if you're going to build wealth and create an amazing lifestyle, you need to create an asset, not a job. Most of us are working at a job. We are not working at building an asset. Let me explain the difference. The asset is your system. It's not the system that's designed for you to make a limited amount of money. Your system is created so that way you can set your own price. This is how you can get paid what you're worth. See, the system allows you to make money whether you're working or not. This system that I'm telling you to build, your asset. Remember how I was telling y'all a few shows earlier this week? You have to focus on investing into assets and not liabilities. Well, one of the best ways that you can stop trading time for money is to focus on creating an asset. This asset is going to be your money making system. This system is going to detach time from income. Real quick, let me look at the comments real quick to see where y'all are at. I'm so thankful I checked the comments because my brother Yasha Allah paid his daily tuition at $20 super chat. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much for all of the support as always. Y'all don't let Yasha Allah be the only one that's doing these super chats, please. Y'all see Yasha Allah, for those of y'all that have been on the show regularly, y'all know he's paying his tuition. Don't leave him hanging, y'all. Make sure that y'all leave y'all super chat. All you got to do is tap that dollar icon directly below the live chat on YouTube, and then you can set the amount that you want to donate. Now, if for any reason you don't see that dollar icon below the live chat, then try using YouTube app from your smartphone. It has the dollar right at the bottom right-hand corner. And for those of y'all that don't know how to use Super Chat, you're not comfortable with it, if you have Cash App or PayPal, you can use that as well. The information is on the screen as well as in the description below. All right. So thanks once again, my brother. Let's keep the donations flowing. Let's get back to the topic of how to stop trading time for money. 99% of us have been taught to work for money. We have not been taught that you can make money independent of time. We've not been taught you can make money independent of actually working. This is how you do it. You focus on creating a system instead of focusing on yourself. Because when you focus on creating your system, the system allows you to make money whether you're working or not. Okay, see, when it comes to my business, y'all, I have a system that allows me to make money while I'm asleep. Some of my biggest sales come in as I'm sleeping. I'm not working. And so if it's possible, you could do the exact same thing. And don't you think that you would enjoy the money that you would make while you're sleeping more than the money that you make as you're working yourself into the ground? Listen, not all money is the same. I'm going to tell you that right off the rip. You know, there's some money that you have to slave your life away to get. You will never feel as happy about that money as the money that you wake up to and the money is already there. That's a totally different game. I want to show you how to create passive streams of income based around you building your own systems. Okay. That's what this show is about. We have to get time out of the equation. Now, when I build this system, the system is designed for me to make money, whether I'm sleeping, whether I'm working, whether I'm out with friends, whether I'm on vacation. This is how money gets made. When you look at people that have built real wealth, they do not tie their wealth to how many hours they work per day. They tie their wealth to their system. And see, the problem is that most people spend all of their time working on themselves when the key to not trading time for money is working on your system. This is a very important point. Most people spend the majority of their life working on themselves. If you're making $50,000 a year right now, you've probably said to yourself, oh man, the only way that I can make more money is if I go back to school. I have to learn a new trade. I have to get a new certification. There is something that I have to do in order to make more money. This reasoning is the reason why most people are unable to create financial freedom. The top 1% of the people in the world focus on working on their system rather than themselves. They don't have to be the world's smartest people. They don't have to be the hardest working people. They don't have to be the best speakers or the best looking, but they focus on working the system rather than working themselves. We both get 24 hours in a day, but your outcomes depend on how you use it. When I was working in corporate America, everything was dependent on me. I would have to work harder if I wanted to get a raise. I would have to get new certifications if I wanted to make more money. If I make more money now, I just invest more into the system. And the reason why investing into the system is so much better than investing into yourself is because you cannot run automatically, but your system can. You cannot work 24 hours a day, but your system can. See, when it comes to your growth, There's only so far you can go within one day. But when you build a system, you have unlimited potential, guys. I could be here all night just talking about the benefits of doing something using a system versus doing something using yourself. Less headache. You're less prone to human errors. It's a lot more manageable. You end up working with customers a lot faster when it's the system talking to them rather than you talking to them. Why do you think that so many jobs are being automated by systems? See, grocery stores understand this. They're not putting new cashiers there. They're setting up kiosk systems. So if they're wise enough to make systems generate their revenue, why aren't you? You're just as smart, you're just as talented, and that's what I want to show you how to do, okay? You have to take on work that continues to work for you after you're done. See, a lot of us are familiar with the term make your money work for you, but we need to make our systems work for you so that way we can start getting money in the first place. The reason why we don't have enough money to make money work for you is because we don't have a system that's getting the money in the first place. You need to take you out of the equation. A lot of us work in industries that either aren't suited for escaping time for money because it's very hands-on and it's very intensive, or since you're the employee, you cannot control the income model. So while you as the worker receive earnings for hours worked or annual salary, the person that built the company makes money based upon units sold. While you work for the company, you get paid based on your time. The person that built the company is getting paid based upon their product that is separate from their time. The product, they put that on a system. The system can run on its own all day. And you got to start thinking like an owner rather than a worker. So right now, I'm about to hop into 10 of the best opportunities that allow you to stop trading time for money. Again, I'm giving this to y'all as free game. And it's only right that y'all support by smashing that like button, by making sure that you bring forth a super chat. And I'm so thankful that I checked the comments because brothers are supporting and investing in the platform. Real quick, thank you, brothers, for doing that today, man. Really appreciate you, Amar. Thank you for the $5 super chat, my brother. Much love. My brother Juice. You know how we do it. Thank you so much as always, my brother. Happy Friday. I pray you had a blessed week. I really appreciate you brothers as well as sisters that come on this platform and are starting to make an example of investing in positive Black media. I take my time to come up with these shows for y'all because I want to see you win. I'm not just getting on here just talking out the side of my neck, y'all. I'm showing y'all how to win. Okay, look at what Juice is saying. He's saying, I have 5 rental properties and do swing trading. You motivated me back in 2015 to get my first property. Wow, that's amazing. I'm glad that you stuck with it, my brother, and look at where you are now. Okay. I really want y'all to be able to see how when you create the system, it brings the money to the table rather than you having to slave your life away just to make ends meet. Making money is not about hard work. Some of the hardest workers in America work for the lowest pay. And it's not even just America. I've been to Africa before. They're working way harder than us, all living off of less than $1 a day in select places. You go to India, some of the people that are working 15, 16 hours a day, they're living off of less than $1 a day. So this shows you that income is not about hard work. It's about working smarter and not harder. So let's get into these 10 opportunities, y'all. And for those of y'all that are just joining, once again, make sure that you smash that like button. Okay. If you want to get this free game, make sure that you continue to sponsor this channel, because I don't know how long we could keep this thing going, y'all. Make sure that you give a super chat directly up under the live chat. Just hit that dollar icon. Whatever you can donate, please donate. And as always, if you're not watching this in real time, make sure you hit the Cash App or the PayPal. Let's get into these 10 opportunities. The easiest way for you to make money independent of time is by you having investment accounts. Investing is the easiest way to stop trading time for money. Now, here's the catch. You'll need big money from your investment accounts to stop working. You know, there's a lot of us, again, that are familiar with the concept of you want to make your money work for you, right? But as I always tend to stress, we have to get out of la-la land in thinking all you do is put in $5 and somehow that will turn into 5 million. We have to tap into the real world. When you see people that are getting paid big money through passive income, if they are getting that money through investing, is because they put up big money in the first place and they're just flipping that money through compound interest. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. If you have an investment account that pays you 4% interest, do you know how much money you'll need to make $40,000 a year labor free? Who want to guess? You'll need $1 million in that investment account. 4% of $1 million is $40,000. And that's the reason I stress to y'all that you need to start generating income through a business venture so that you have enough money to put into an investment over time. See, I know a lot of y'all are discouraged right now because you're like, damn, Uzziah, why would you tell me to put up investing first when you know I'm not already sitting on a mill? If I was already sitting on a mill, I'd be on a beach right now. I wouldn't even be tapping in. Yes, you would, because you want to support the culture. Thank you. But what I'm saying is you got to have money to make the kind of money that you want. If you have $1 million saved in an investment account that generates 4% interest, this will give you $40,000 a year labor free. Now, some of the wealthiest guys that I know, men that I've learned about finance from, what they'll do is they'll go and make a lot of money in their business, and then they'll take the proceeds and put it into a investment account that offers a guaranteed rate of interest on their money. And every month, the government will send them a check worth tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's one way to do it. See, for a lot of you brothers that don't mind the hustle, you don't mind the grind, take these years building an asset that can give you money and put it into an investment account that will give you higher residual income over time. This is the key. Some of you may already do this through dividends and stocks. Some of you may already have, like money set aside in a CD account or a money market account that may always be giving you some type of return on that investment. But the whole point that I'm trying to make is that there are multiple ways for you to stop trading time for money. And the easiest, most hassle-free way to make money without working at all is to have an investment account, because all you need to do is sit the money there, and then you will get a return dividend every single month. But in order for that to take you out of your job, you have to put up big money. Now, the second way that you can get into this without already being a multimillionaire is to invest in real estate. This is just like what the brother Juice was talking about as he was speaking on his 5 rental properties. Now, the reason why rental real estate is so key is because of the word that I just said, rentals, right? You can buy a home and you can rent out the home. Airbnb is amazing. You could set up an Airbnb business through an investment property that you purchase. You can rent out a home, you could rent out a duplex, you could rent out a triplex, you could rent out a fourplex, and you can also rent out an apartment complex. Okay. So these are some of the opportunities that allow you to stop trading time for money. Let me tell y'all this. There's a lot of different ways that I make money. I am a firm believer that you need multiple streams of income, but my real estate income is my favorite check of all. It's the easiest check that I make per month. It requires very little effort, but I get paid on a monthly basis. So, y'all know I have real estate investment property, and sometimes it requires work, but most of the time it doesn't. Sometimes maybe a AC unit would go out, maybe sometimes an appliance will break. And in those rare months when it happens, I'll foot the cost, make sure that I got it covered. But again, in most of the months, whenever my tenant has the lease, everything is working just fine. And I'm getting a monthly rental check on the first of the month. Right now, I'm investing into solar panels for my property. So not only can I control the property, I can also control the power. This gives me another opportunity to create another income stream on top of my land. See, again, I'm focusing on building assets. I'm not focusing on building myself. Now, self-development is important. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. But instead of me going back to college, racking up a ton of debt, just to go back to another job where somebody else controls my income, I'm taking the exact same money that I would have put towards a college education, and I'm putting it towards assets that allow me to make passive income over time. These are systems that allow me to set the price point on how much I want to make. Okay. I set the price on the rent. I can set how much money I want to make on the rent. I control those variables. I don't have to go to a boss and demand that they give me a 2.5% raise. If I want to make more money through my rental properties, at the end of the lease, I'll just raise up the price. I'll do renovations. I'll add certain features to the property so that I can charge more money. I buy real estate in thriving markets like Austin, where, the price of rent, this is one of the top 10 rental markets in America. Everybody's coming from California. Everybody's coming from New York. It's all about you buying the system, not focusing on hustling yourself, but the hustling that you're doing is for a system that can work harder than you. Okay. So that's just a second way to stop trading time for money. A third way that you can stop trading time for money is through royalties. See, another way that I'm able to make passive income is through royalties every month. I get a royalty check every month from Google from the ad revenue that is generated from my YouTube channel. Now, I'm not saying all of this to talk. I'm not saying it to flex for myself, y'all. Don't get it twisted. I'm just talking as somebody that's doing it rather than somebody that's read it somewhere and is talking cap. Y'all see me on the videos every single day. Y'all see the ads when you first get on the channel. If I can do it, so can you. As a content creator, YouTube is going to pay me for delivering content to my audience. So every month, I'm going to receive a royalty for the channel I've built and the money that generates every month through ads. And the reason why this is taking away time from money is because I'm getting paid on the strength of videos that I've done from years ago. You know, I got videos right now that I've done in 2016, 2015, 2013, and I still get attention for those videos today. So it's not about you only tying your income to an active income stream where unless you clock in right here, right now, you're not getting paid for the work that you do right now. I'm talking about putting you on to something where you could have done something 5 years ago and you're still getting paid for it today. Like a lot of times when y'all be seeing these TV shows, right? Family Matters, Fresh Prince, folks are still getting paid. They're still collecting a royalty for the things that they could have done decades ago. And that's the game you want to be in. You're not really making money until you don't have to work to get to the bag. You're not making money until you're getting paid while you sleep. Listen, my people, and I'm not saying this in a way that's derogatory. I'm trying to show us how to get out of the system. The 9-to-5 concept was created for the middle class. The middle class is going away. In a few years from now, it's either the haves or the have-nots. Either you got it or you don't. And most of us cannot afford cost of living in these major cities just by having a job. You got to start getting in this game. You got to start making money from royalties. You got to start getting into this real estate game. You got to start doing some investing. This is how it comes about. So not only do I have real estate property that gives me a rental check every month, I also get royalty money from Google. Not only that, some of y'all may know I'm a best-selling author. I get paid residual income every time somebody buys the book that I wrote years ago. So see, what I want you to understand is it's still going to be a hustle. If you're trying to get on and you're trying to create generational wealth, you are going to have to work hard. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to work hard anyway, why not work hard towards building products that will make money for you long after you're done, rather than getting caught up in a rat race where you only get paid every time you clock in. There's nothing wrong with starting there, but you want to evolve over time, my people. That's what I'm trying to show you. Y'all need to be taking this money that you're making from your 9-to-5 jobs and you need to be going out and getting real estate. You need to go out and start figuring out, how can I get into this royalty game? How can I take a percentage of my income from my job and putting it towards investments? Let me check these comments real quick to see what's going down. Thank you all for joining the show. If you just got on, make sure that you smash that like button. All right. I know that this is definitely a great topic that a lot of us need to hear. Smash that like button, y'all. These likes are starting to slow down. Keep the super chats up. If you like the information that's coming out, if this information is beneficial for you to get to the next level, then please pay it forward. Give back. Make sure that you bring a super chat. The dollar icon directly under the live chat will set up the super chat for you. Okay. And make sure y'all leave some comments. I know y'all over there, you probably soaking the game up and taking notes, but let me know, that you're out there so that way I can talk to you. So going back to the concept of royalties, right? The royalty game is about creating something and then getting residual income from it long after you did it. Okay, I do this through my YouTube videos. I do this through my books. And every time somebody gets it, I'm still paid for that years later. If I'm going to grind on something, okay, let me grind now on making a book. I'll write a book. Like, do you know that the author of Harry Potter is still making more money than 99% of the people in the world based upon work that she did all those years ago? She don't even have to do nothing else no more because she gets so much residual income from the sale of that book that I mean, she's stupid rich. So these are all things that you can do. You know, you have talents, you have abilities. Why don't you turn your talent into a royalty to where you sit down and work hard, just like the author of Harry Potter did? And when you put your pen to the paper, you never know what can happen. Some of y'all make music. You can make royalties off your music. Some of y'all are very good when it comes to video editing and graphic design. You know, some of y'all can create like video elements that you can put on a website and license out to other people. Like, I'm sure y'all seen different YouTubers and content creators have like these really cool intros for their videos. They've bought an element from somebody else to be able to get it. Like, look at the countdown timer for my show. You hear all of these tracks. They're getting paid off of me using their music because I had to have a license in order to get it. Somebody else got a royalty just by me doing the show. But what if that could be you? What if you could be the music producer so that way every time somebody else wants to come up with a show, you get paid? That's the royalty game. Now let's shift gears for a minute and let's get back to talking about rentals, because we talked about making rental income through real estate. But another way to do that is through a rental car business. Some of y'all might have seen a video that I did recently on this channel where I told y'all that Tesla is working on a robo-taxi service that will allow their self-driving cars to drive around on its own. All you have to do is be an owner. And if you put your Tesla in that robo-taxi service, you can make up to $30,000 per year. A lot of y'all don't realize Tesla is more than just a car company. Tesla is trying to compete with Uber and Lyft. So if you can get yourself a car like a Tesla, you don't even have to drive people around like how they do with Uber. You could just let the self-driving car do its thing. And, you know, you'll make $30,000 a year just because of the asset that you bought. Tesla is trying to take cars from being a liability into an asset. These are different opportunities. I mean, real talk, even if you don't have a Tesla, you could buy other cars that you may want for yourself on an occasional basis. And you could use a company like Get Around that allows you to station your car in a remote location, and then people can use that car and drive it around for keyless entry. Some of y'all are up on Turo. People are making money just by renting their car out on Turo. I mean, if you have a car, that's an income stream right there. You just have to put it into work. We are in a sharing economy, y'all. So don't think you got to have the world's greatest invention to stop trading time for money. There's a lot of different ways that you can create income. Okay. And another way that I think is a great way to make rental income is through storage units. Some of y'all are familiar with this app that just came out called Neighbor. Neighbor allows you to use your home as a storage facility for somebody else. Some of y'all got homes, you got a garage, you ain't doing nothing with it. Somebody could be parking their car there. Somebody could be moving to your city, need a storage location. You become the plug. There's so many different opportunities, and you don't have to trade time for money. You can get a little bit of money right there. Okay. So there's so many different opportunities. Some pay more than others, but I'm just throwing the top 10 at you so you could decide which ones that you want to pick. Okay. One company that I like a lot is again, when we was talking about storage, I'm talking about now a typical storage company. Like, for example, you have smaller storage businesses that compete with public storage. And the storage company that I do business with, I've never had to interact with a person. I just went on their website. I ordered a storage unit. The lock and the code was already given to me as soon as I hit buy. It's all fully automated. So nobody even has to work on that. All you have to do is own the property. And I'm paying them a storage fee every single month. Do y'all know how many storage units are in some of these storage facilities? You could have people paying you for each unit every month. Passive income right there. The fifth thing that you can focus on creating is something through tech. Like, you can come up with a mobile app that brings you recurring income every time somebody buys it. A lot of y'all know that whenever you buy, whenever you get a mobile app on your phone, a lot of times it comes with a free version, but you notice that there is a paid version also. I know a lot of y'all are up on this. We check our phones so often. I'm not telling you anything you don't know right here. You can create a mobile app even if you don't know how to code. You just have to look into opportunities on how to do it, right? And again, the thing that makes this opportunity so great is because it is unlimited in terms of your potential. Trading time for money, limited. There are only 24 hours in a day. So regardless of what wage you make per hour, you're still limited by that 24. It's going to be 24 multiplied by whatever amount of money you make per hour. That's always limited. But if you have a smartphone app, you could sell that smartphone app to millions of people. It's about having unlimited potential. Okay. You could also make money from writing blogs. I know a lot of guys that do blogs on a regular basis. They take content that they're passionate about, and they'll make money from the blog just by putting a Google ad up on their blog page. Google AdSense is going to kick them some revenue every month. Okay, you can have an e-commerce website where you can feature products that are not even fulfilled by you. Somebody else handles the order fulfillment. So I'll give an example. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show y'all something. This book right here, right? Y'all have seen this book. This is my book, but I don't ship this out to y'all when y'all order it. This comes from a third-party website. I don't have nothing to do with this book outside of the time that I wrote it and I put it on the page. There's a system that's in place that every time that somebody buys a copy of this book, I already have a third-party company that will do the order fulfillment and send it directly to you. And that's the reason why, for those of y'all who have bought this book, right, this free book, all you need to do is cover the shipping and handling. For those of y'all that covered the shipping and handling and got a copy of this book, y'all noticed in the address, it did not come from me. It came from a third-party shipping company because I let the system do the work for me. These are things that y'all can do, okay? So I want y'all to start leaving me some comments. Which one of these opportunities that I've said thus far sticks out to you? What are some things that you are looking to get into? I know that Juice is over here holding it down for us and talking about how he's invested into a life insurance company. how he gets dividends off of bank stocks. The brother's making moves, man. And he's told you that his inspiration came in part by watching this channel. Don't let him be the only one out here getting it. This is for all of y'all to win. I ain't nobody special. You could do the exact same things that me and Juice are doing right now. You just have to take action. So these are the different opportunities. I'm giving y'all the game. The first way that you can stop trading time for money is through investing. Get you an investment account. The second way that you can stop trading time for money is through real estate. The third way that you can stop trading time for money is through royalties. The fourth way that you can stop trading time for money are through rentals. The fifth way that you can stop trading time for money is using tech. Build you some software that will provide value to other people, even if you don't understand the technical side of things. If you have an idea of something that would be of value to other people, hire somebody else to do it. Hire somebody else to program the app. We got all this money that we put towards fast food, clothes, trips, and vacations. But if we would simply take that exact same money and put it towards the dude that's going to make you the smartphone app, that would be an ATM right there for you to go on all the traveling that you want to go on. That would be your vacation stream right there. You wouldn't even need to pull from your regular bank account. That will pay for all of your traveling. You just need to start investing in assets. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, and y'all see me do this stuff, content creation. Content creation is an excellent way to stop trading time for money because you create content online and it still stays with you for years. It stays with the audience for years to come. Like y'all might be watching me right now, right? Shout out to Rodney Lawrence for the $5 sponsorship. He said, "This has been a week of empowerment. I am honored to sponsor this platform with like-minded men. Now it's time to share the channel." Listen, my brother, I appreciate you more than you know. That's why on the next show, you're next in line to get one of my premium products. Thank you so much for all your support, Black man. Much respect. When we talk about content creating, a lot of y'all question it because you're like, okay, Uzziah, how could you pitch this as an opportunity where you don't trade time for money because you're with us right now? You're investing your time right now. But think about what I said. It's not about the temporary. It's about the long-term ROI. So I'm spending this time with you right now, but I will make money from this video for years to come. Y'all think that people don't want to understand how to stop trading time for money? Do y'all think that these concepts are going to go away and lose value anytime soon? No, this is evergreen. People are actively looking for how to get out of their jobs, how to create passive income, how to set up multiple streams. So by me showing you how to do it, I'm investing the time in your learning now, but there's going to be more people that are going to consume the content. I don't have to get on here over and over again and say the same thing. That's why every time I do these shows, I'm talking about something different. I'm just laying the blueprint right now, giving y'all all the game. And then the channel will speak for me. I won't always have to hustle and bustle. I'll give myself a window of time where I build the foundation, and then that will level me up from there. I want y'all to notice how this channel has grown over the years. I'm giving you the blueprint. You're watching me do it. When I first started this channel as a content creator, all I was doing was giving instructional videos. Since then, I've offered books, membership clubs, master classes, premium courses, group coaching, one-on-one consultations. It levels up over time. So that's the reason why it's an excellent opportunity for you to get into content creation if that's your thing, because you have the opportunity to stack up your value. You see what I'm saying? Like, this video alone will be valuable enough to someone. But then I got the book, but then I got the membership course, but I have these different things. And again, this is not for me to speak on myself. It's to show you that if I can do it, so can you. There's things that you know that somebody else is willing to pay for. The reason why content creators make money is because there are almost 8 billion people on the planet who are all looking to learn. They're all looking to grow. They're all looking to level up. They're all looking to be successful. So if you have something that can show people how to be able to get results in much faster time, then that is going to give you a stream of income. The reason why content creators do this is so that way you don't have to try on your own and fail. See, you're busy. You got a million different things going on. You got work, you got school, you got family, you got friends. You don't have time to be out here learning everybody's industry from square one. So the wise thing for you to do is to learn from somebody who has already successfully done it. So that way you can shave off years of trial and error, get to the money, and then move on. This is the reason why content creation matters. It's a win-win, y'all. It's a win because for the content creator, you're able to give value, and in turn, you get value in return through other people's support. And that's the reason why I always encourage you. Please donate. Please bring forth your super chats. Keep smashing that like button. Keep doing the super chats. Tap the $ below if this means anything to you. I'm giving y'all all of this free game on how to be able to level up, how to be able to set up multiple streams of income, just as a way of returning the favor. Please give something for all that you're getting in return. All right. So content creation is yet another avenue. Another way, and this is a big one. Some of this is going to surprise y'all. Building an MLM instead of joining an MLM. How many of y'all have heard of companies like Amway or Herbalife? Y'all know that the way that these companies thrive are they have a lot of people that join. And the MLM typically offers a product, right? Like Herbalife may offer certain fitness supplements. And the way that it works is every time they're able to onboard new people into the MLM, you get paid off of the person that you referred, right? A lot of times people will know this. They'll call it a pyramid scheme. Right? Because for every person that joins, somebody else is getting a commission off of the efforts of the person that joined. That's the business model. But the people that are making the most money from MLMs are not the people that join an MLM, it's the people that build an MLM. The person that built Herbalife is making a lot more money than a person that joined Herbalife. So again, these are all opportunities. And the best way for you to think about it is you're creating value for other people. You know, I know people that made money joining Herbalife, got fit joining Herbalife, help other people get fit and get healthier through Herbalife. And they're making money too. You can set up an MLM where you just focus on creating the product, but the income stream comes in for every person that promotes the product for you. And then they'll have other people promoting it, and they'll have other people promoting it. And then everybody wins. A prime example of that is what y'all saw yesterday. Y'all saw how the brother Abaya came on and told you about his police training course. He has an affiliate program where all you have to do is refer the program to somebody else, and then you'll make a commission for everyone that gets the course. The course is valuable. It has information in there that can save your life, literally. But not only can you get the value from the learning, you can also get a commission. And so this is how the game is played, y'all. We got to stop thinking so small as a people. We got to stop thinking the mindset that, oh, if I'm not working with my bare hands, working myself into the ground, I'm not really working. When I'm working, I would much rather think with this rather than think with this. When I think with this, I age faster. I'm more stressed. It takes a toll on my body. But when I think with this, it helps me live life easier, and I can do this game longer. A lot of brothers, man, even if you're good at blue collar things, there may become an age where you decide you don't want to do that anymore. So you can still take the exact same skills that you have within those industries, but just show somebody else to do that. You can do that as a content creator. Okay. So the seventh thing that I talked about is building an MLM instead of joining an MLM. Number 8, you can build a franchise where franchisees pay you a royalty. Okay, an easy example of this is McDonald's. Somebody started McDonald's. They built a franchise. Every year, you get new franchisees that want to set up their own McDonald's so that way they could start getting a part of the money. Who makes more? The franchisor or the franchisee? The dude that started McDonald's and franchised it out, or the dude that just wants to make some money by getting his own McDonald's? Another prime example of this is Chick-fil-A. You can put up $10,000 to have your own Chick-fil-A, but you have to pay the franchisor to use their business and their reputation. Okay. So again, man, there's some of y'all, you know how to cook real well. You can have a franchise. Some of y'all got salons, barbershops. Think franchise. Instead of you being the one to do everything, you just leverage your brand and your reputation, show other people the formula, give them the recipe, and then charge them to do it under your banner, right? Don't worry about, now they know the secret formula. Now they're going to redo it. How many people redid McDonald's? How many people you know of that worked at McDonald's or have a McDonald's facility, and they said, oh, you know what? I've got the McDonald's playbook now. Now I'm going to start my own fast food restaurant. Trust me, it's not that easy. It's a lot easier to get into somebody else's thing and keep the machine running than to build the machine on your own. So you will get paid a premium for that as a franchisor. Number 9, a common way that people stop trading time for money is they build a traditional company where they hire other employees to do the work for them. I mean, this one is pretty general, right? This is standard. You start out doing all the work yourself. You wear all the hats, you do all the work. But the goal over time is to hire people so that way you can fire yourself out of the work that you're doing. You start a company, you start generating revenue, you reach certain financial milestones, and then you start hiring from there. Now, I'm going to warn y'all, there's more of a grind to this. And it also is going to take time. You're not going to start a business and immediately the money's going to start kicking out. It's going to take some time and some sacrifice. It's going to take some blood, sweat, and some tears. But obviously, this is one of the avenues that will allow you to make a lot of money. I mean, Jeff Bezos, he built a tycoon company, resigned as the CEO, stepped down. He's still getting paid a lot of money from Amazon, even though he's not doing the day-to-day legwork. These are all things that you want to consider. Speaking of Amazon, this takes us to the 10th and final opportunity. You can get paid a lot of money by creating a distribution network. A distribution network is when you create an environment for other people to exchange their services. But because you set up the platform, you get paid. So Amazon is a good example of this because Amazon has other sellers come onto their website that build the product and sell it to customers. The third-party vendors, they'll be the ones shipping on Amazon's website. I know a lot of y'all have probably heard about people, setting up their little coffee business on Amazon and making money, shirt business on Amazon and making money. Amazon is just the website where people are coming. But the actual products are being serviced through everyday people that are setting up their own businesses on that platform. But Amazon gets a cut. You just be the host. Same thing happens with YouTube. They themselves aren't doing all of the content creation, but they build the platform for the content creators to create. And when we create, YouTube gets their cut. Every time we super chat, YouTube gets a cut. Every time the ads is running, YouTube gets a cut. So these are things that you really want to think about. And instead of thinking, oh, well, I'm going to have 10 different streams of income now, start with one. Figure out the best opportunity out of the 10 that I mentioned that works for you, since everybody has different gifts, and then just take that talent and continue to water it from there. If you try to do all 10 of these at once, you're going to sabotage yourself, because every investment takes time. So identify which one you want to get into. Just to recap the 10, number one is having an investment account where you have so much money in there, you never have to work again. Number two is to have a real estate investment. You can rent a home, you could rent a duplex, you can rent multifamily properties, you could rent out apartment complexes. Number three is for you to control a royalty. I didn't even get to talking about owning a vending machine, owning a red box machine. There's all of these ways where you can make royalties off of things and you never have to touch it again. You just put up the work up front, and every time somebody wants to feed off of your system, you'll get paid a royalty because you gave out a license. Number four, rentals. I told you all about how you could have a little car rental business. Just buy you a car on the side. You don't want to drive that car the whole time. That's not even your everyday driver. You just bought this car because other people would want to drive it. And every day that you don't want to drive it, you're renting it out to somebody else. And then on the times that you want to drive it, use it for you. But you now turn your car into an asset and not a liability. Number five, tech. A lot of people making big money in tech. Look at Bill Gates. How did he get his money? In tech. Steve Jobs, how he get his money? In tech. Elon Musk, how did he get his money starting off? In tech. A lot of these tech software guys are making a killing because it provides unlimited earning potential. Unlike a job where you have to work at an hourly wage or an annual salary, your income is not fixed through software because 1,000 people might end up buying your program. How many people ended up buying Microsoft Windows? How many people ended up buying the Apple iOS? You got to think along these lines, my people, because we're always so busy being the consumer, but we're the salt of the earth, meaning we're the most creative people on the planet. We're the trendsetters. Instead of all this social media that we're using, why don't we create the next social media? These are things that we want to consider. Number 6, content creating. Y'all see me doing it. Y'all see it. I'm giving you the blueprint. I'm the living example. So it's not a cap. You see it being done. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm an introvert and I'm on here, but I'm just telling the things that I know. Some of y'all know how to do hair. Some of y'all know how to build houses. Some of y'all know how to shoot guns. Whatever it is that you know how to do, just cut on a camera and start talking about it. And there's going to be a community of people that will resonate with your content. They need the information that you're looking for. They're trying to do the things that you've mastered, and other people want to be a part of that experience. I talked about building an MLM instead of joining an MLM. Some of y'all, you make money through things like Herbalife, but man, you would really be in the money if you built it. These are things to consider. Number 8, you become the franchisor. You license out your franchisor to franchisees, but they're the ones actually working. The dude that started Chick-fil-A ain't the one handing out the Chick-fil-A chicken burgers. He ain't the one that's in line smiling at people at the register. These are things that you can set up and create. Number 9, a traditional company where other employees are doing the work for you. Number 10, a distribution network. Amazon makes money by just building the site. They'll get other people to actually make the products. They're just the hub. They're just the plug where everybody is coming to do business. And every time all these companies are selling their products on Amazon, Amazon is getting paid. Every time that these YouTube content creators are out here putting out their content, YouTube is getting paid. Every time y'all bring forth a super chat, and it's been a minute since y'all done that, so let's get on that, YouTube gets a cut. Why? Because they built the platform. But they don't have to be on here night after night creating content because they were the host. You build the hosting platform and then let everything else flow through that. I like what you said right there, Rodney. You said Mayweather boxing gyms are a prime example. So if y'all have been vibing with tonight's episode, please do me a favor and smash the like button. I want as many of us to get this game as possible. I want to hear y'all stories. Listen to the same way that Juice came on here earlier and talked about how he started watching my content in 2015 and now he has 5 rental properties. I want y'all to say the exact same thing. I want y'all to be the next one up to say, Uzziah, I watched what you was putting out in 2021 on these 10 different opportunities to stop trading time for money. And now I have my own real estate. Now I have my own mobile app. I am not trying to hold all this information to myself. I'm trying to put it out to you so that way we can all win. All right. So if you like what this channel is about, y'all, and y'all are supporting the movement, please donate. I'm doing this thing 6 days a week, y'all. I'm working very hard to be able to get this content out. I got a lot that's in here that I'm trying to give out to my community. And I just asked y'all, man, if I'm gonna be on here 6 days a week, at least give me something so that way I could get a meal in between the shows. Give me something so that way, you know what I mean, I could keep my energy flowing to do this 6 days a week. Okay. So as always, y'all, I want y'all camming up. Cam up for me. Let me know what you got. What are your thoughts? What are your questions? If you're wondering how to super chat, all you have to do is press the dollar icon directly under the live chat window. Okay. I know some of y'all is getting late where you are. You're already bringing in the Lord's Day of Rest. I was just about to say that. This is perfect timing. If that's your situation, hold your money. The only donations that I'm looking for is for those still daytime, still some sunlight out. It's not fully dark where you're at right now. Y'all know I keep these commandments of the Most High God, so I'm not going to enforce anything on you that I would not do myself. All right. So, intrinsic gamer, wherever you are, my brother, happy Sabbath. For those of y'all that are still going through the hustle and bustle of your daytime, please donate, support the cause. It would be much appreciated. All right. So for any of y'all, I'm just throwing this out here. We're just waiting for y'all to cam up. All of this content that I put out, this is really just scratching the surface of what I share with my clients. These are the fundamentals. These are the training wheels that help get you going. If you want to get more, if this is just the starting level and the ground floor, then you really need to check out my programs, y'all. If this is all the information that I'm putting out for free, you need to check out what's in the book. You need to check out what's in the membership club. You need to check out what's in the masterclass. So one thing that I will share with y'all right now as I wait for brothers to cam up is my 0 to 6 figures masterclass. Y'all saw that Yasha Allah was gifted with that yesterday. And I will offer the opportunity for y'all to be able to join. So for right now, let me go ahead and actually do that, especially in the interest of time. Y'all know I'm not trying to keep y'all on here all night. I'm trying to enjoy an upcoming day of rest myself, my only day that I don't do the show, okay? Because we're going to have a show on Sunday about how to invest, okay? So right now, I want to tell y'all a little bit about 0 to 6 figures. If y'all want to be able to get my best training to help you build generational wealth, you need to join the program. All right. A lot of y'all be holding out on the super chats as is. Some of this stuff, man, I got to put it into a full blown package because there's only so much that I can put in an hour or so show. Okay. So let me tell you all a little bit about 0 to 6 figures real quick, and then we'll go from there. So my 0 to 6 figures program is a 6-week masterclass. In this program, I'm showing you how to be able to create a 6-figure net worth so that you can create generational wealth, create multiple streams of income so that you can pass down to your kids. Okay. This is all about you legacy building. You're going to get my 6-week masterclass where I'm going to show you how to make more money and automate your finances. I'm also going to be giving out 4 free bonuses once you join the program. That includes high salary secrets, where I show you how to get a 6-figure salary for those of y'all that are still in the working world until you're able to get out. Some of y'all may not want to get out, and that's totally fine. You may love your job. This show isn't really to bash the 9 to 5, is just to provide better alternatives in case you're looking for it, or is just to add on additional alternatives, because you could still work at your 9 to 5 while having a passive income stream like a real estate investment. So you're going to have access to high salary secrets that's going to show you what it takes to get a 6-figure salary. I have people on here right now who I've coached year after year to be able to get those income levels. You're also going to get the Build Your Credit video vault, where I show you how to be able to get rid of delinquencies off your credit report. If you have any bankruptcies, how to be able to remove that. Some of y'all may have had medical bills that piled up. Your credit score may have dropped. You got to fix your credit if you're trying to invest. If you're trying to invest in real estate property, you need to make sure that your credit is flawless. If you're trying to buy a house for you and your family, you need to make sure that your credit is flawless. You just getting the Build Your Credit video vault is worth the entire program alone. Okay. You're also going to get access to my passive income secrets, where I'm going to show you 10 ways to create passive income. Here in today's show, I showed you 10 arenas. In the program, I'm outlining the step-by-step process on how to build that stream from the ground up. Okay. So all you got to do is get in the program, start applying the steps, and then that'll cover the cost of it right there. And then lastly, the Maximum Productivity Masterclass, which is my personal time management system that allowed me to pay off over $95,000 in student loan debt 2 years after graduating from college, become a best-selling author, a real estate investor, and quit my job in corporate America to become an entrepreneur all in my 20s. I'm showing you the time management system of how I was able to accomplish more in my 20s than the average person will do throughout their entire life. And I don't say that boastfully. I'm saying that because I'm trying to stress the importance of accomplishing big results in a short amount of time. There are certain things that a lot of y'all want to be able to do for y'all's families and y'all's kids, and you don't have a world of time. You don't have a world of time to be able to put a college fund together for your kid. You don't have a world of time to be able to help a loved one get out of their 9-to-5 job. And so I want to give you my time management system, showing you how I did that very quickly. And you will have access to that now. So for those of y'all that are interested, make sure that you click that join ZTS. Make sure that y'all get in there. Trust me when I tell you, it is well worth it. If y'all find value from this free information that I put on these shows, trust me when I tell you, the information that I put in those premium programs is well worth it. Cephas, my brother, with the $20 super chat. I've been wondering where you've been at, man. You know, you've been liking my pre-recorded content, but I hadn't seen you on during the shows, my brother. I'm happy to see you on. Thank you for the sponsorship. Much love and support to you as always, black man. Thank you so much for hopping on with us tonight. LA for life, what's going on? Did everything work out for you in getting into the Maximum Productivity Masterclass? Let me know how that worked out for you, LA for life. Yasha Allah, welcome. Glad to have you on as always, my brother. How did you enjoy today's episode?
Shalom, my big brother. Shalom. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. You're looking good as always.
I love this show because what you said makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Because they train you for one way, not thinking to invest. Just like me. Drive a truck. Even have your own. Don't get me wrong, it's nice.
Right.
But it's nice. I've been doing it for over 30 years. I don't want to keep doing this at all. Because I want to do other things.
Right.
And like you said, I didn't have internet at the time. If you don't have the money for school wants it all up front. You know that. Ain't no paying weekly, ain't no paying daily, ain't no paying semi-monthly. It's all up front for a semester. When I was going, it was quarters. But now, when he was going, it's semesters.
Yeah.
And a lot of brothers don't understand that. I went to truck driving school years ago. All upfront money. You're not getting it with pieces of change. Hey, we like to have you, but we don't have money. You know what I mean? And back then, it was $5,000. I had to pay it back. Now, trucking school's like $12,000, $15,000.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But what you're giving is free gems, and people still don't want the free gems.
You know, it's crazy, brother Yasha Allah. And people notice that watch the show too. That's why they watching. I give out better gems for free than most people are offering in their paid products. Like most of y'all done bought books from people on how to level up that have not given this much gain. A lot of y'all have gone to school. A lot of y'all have spent tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, paying the tuition where you didn't get half as much value out of what is given to you. And this is just one show. Y'all got to keep in mind, I do this show almost every day. And y'all got to tell them, Yasha Allah, I'm not recycling the same content every day. Every day, I'm talking about something different. Yesterday, we were talking about how to start a business. The day before that, we were talking about how to take your talents and turn it into money. And so, once again, if you want to make sure that this show stays around, please donate. Even if it's $5, $10, $15, tap the dollar icon below to start the super chat. If you don't want to use a super chat, Cash App, $ Black Men's Career. Let's invest in Black media. Let's invest in Black business ownership. This is the only platform that shows you positive Black male media where you get financial, spiritual, and communal empowerment all in one. For those of y'all that were on the show yesterday, y'all saw the brother that came on the show was getting sales on his business just on the strength of being here. So that's what we're doing. Not only are you getting the game on how to get started and how to level up, by y'all that have businesses, you can promote your business on this platform for free. And you'll start generating leads and more attention. It's not just about me. When you're investing in this, you're investing into yourself. LA for Life. I just wanted to be able to clarify with you, sister. I did not send you an email. I put up the link here to the Maximum Productivity Masterclass. So make sure that you check out that link. I just put it again for you in the comments section below. Please confirm while I'm still on here that you see this link, that you're able to click it, and that you're able to join without a problem. Okay, I just want to verify so that way you don't run into any technical difficulties. I can help you as long as I'm on the show. So if you could check that right now. Okay, good to go. Good to go. Shout out to Sis Ariel for the $10 super chat. Thank you as always for the sponsorship, my sister. Definitely a great sponsor of the channel. And I'm gonna jot that down for you as well. Sister Ariel and Brother Rodney, y'all are next up. Y'all saw what happened with Yasha Allah, Shevis, and Azaniah yesterday. Y'all are next up for the next complimentary product as my way of saying thank you for your continued sponsorship. Listen, guys, I'm not like these other content creators. I don't ignore it whenever you bring forth your super chats. I'm not, taking your efforts for granted. Every time that y'all donate to this show, whether you did it in real time or whether you did it after this show, I'm coming back around and I'm calling you out by name to celebrate you for making an investment in your community. This is deep to me. It's bigger than business. Our people need to get to the next level. Our people are hurting out here. So the more of us that we can educate, the better off we can give back to our community, the better we can buy back the block, the better that we can raise our sons and daughters to get to the next level. This is important, y'all. Let's keep this thing going. Back to where you were, sir. What you got for us on this topic?
Like you said before, great content. And like not real estate, but the credit I was doing, I had to pay up front. And it was a lot of money, nothing free.
Yeah.
I had to pay a lot of money. That's the way it is. And I got more in detail, like business trade lines, personal trade lines, card trade lines. You know what those are. You know what I mean? And how to use them. And I'm like, brothers and sisters, if y'all only knew when I was young, we had to walk or telephone. Free information for us was never heard of. Never heard of. And these brothers and sisters, hey, I'm trying to make a change myself. I'm trying to retire. You know what I mean? So I have to do other things. I work 14, 15-hour days.
Right.
I'm still here. Right. A few days I can't be. I send you a message saying I'm out. You know what I mean? Because my body's taking it's like you said earlier, your body is going to catch up with you. Like you said earlier. It's going to catch up. They teach you to be robots. That's it. Not to think like A&B. That's on my mind. I never knew that. Never knew that about that. And nobody's going to teach that. So another guy I'm doing a different kind of stocks. Guess what? He charged $1,000 per 20 minutes. You ain't getting nothing free.
Absolutely.
That's the way it is. You know what I mean? because he doesn't want to waste his time. Me tell you, I want my time. When I learn,
Mhm.
gotta pay. That's it.
Hey, sir, I told y'all before, man. I've attended mastermind events with millionaire guys, and they laugh me out the room whenever I tell them all that I give to my people for free. They say, you're crazy. There's no way that I would take, the best of my information and just give it out. And sometimes, and I've said this before, and I know people think I'm capping because they never, built the business, and they never actually went through the process of understanding the psychology behind how things work. A lot of y'all, I do a disservice by giving you the information for free, because you don't value what you don't pay for. See, a lot of us understand that sometimes you pay to pay attention. When I was going to Baylor, even though I wasn't learning skills that were profitable for me right now, you can guarantee I wasn't missing many classes on $100,000 tuition. I made sure that I was at every single class taking notes, because I knew I was going to have to pay the bill. For some of y'all, I really do you a disservice because I make it so easy for you to access that you take the information for granted. And that's the reason why you don't do anything with the information that you have. For some of y'all, and again, I know y'all think it's just me talking, and oh man, Uzziah's just trying to sell me something. But Yasha Allah, he's experienced enough to tell it to you. Some of y'all, you need to put money into your knowledge investing, not to pay the other person, but to hold yourself accountable to get something out of it. Some of y'all need to just pay for no other reason than to say, you know what? Damn, I just paid $100. I need to get a return on my investment. I need to pay $50 so that way it motivates me to not take it for granted. When you pay for things, you pay to pay attention. When I've paid $20,000 to sit in room with guys to learn about how to start a business, trust me, not only was I there, I had my team there taking notes, because the things that you pay for, it holds you accountable. Let's continue to use all of these resources, my people. BA 8913 says, been following you for a year, retired after 30 years, purchased rental property and have investments in the stock market, learning from your content and on the path to creating generational wealth. I want y'all to see this. This is someone, and thank you so much for that super chat. Many blessings. Really appreciate your sponsorship. This is somebody who's already been in the working world, who already invested in a rental property and has investments in the stock market. And they still find so much value in the topics that we discuss night after night, that they're tuning in, taking notes, and learning how to create generational wealth. Please sponsor the show, my people. We don't have things like this in our community. And I need the funding to be able to push the show out further. I need to be able to get advertisements running so I can get this message out to more people, y'all. I want to make the show bigger and better, but I can't do it without y'all support. So thank you so much, BA8913. Your support really goes a long way. Rodney Lawrence says, I support and take notes every night. My brother Yasha Allah, thank you so much for joining, sir. I'm going to go ahead and, okay, you wanted to throw one more thing out there. What you got for me?
Yes, like the brothers and sisters out there that have children, like 12 years old, do a test. Give them $25 and say, hey, do what you want with it, but I want you to invest. Double your money or triple your money. And just watch and see what they happen. I guarantee, take them to the mall, take them anywhere, don't say nothing. And see, that shows you what you're doing, not what they're doing. It shows what you're doing because you're not teaching them.
Absolutely. Great point. Appreciate you as always, my brother. And I really thank you for being on and lending your insights because, I think that we can all understand that as we grow older, it's not so much about the money as it is the time. There's precious finite time that we have on this earth that instead of working, we would want to spend it with our family. We want to spend it actually pursuing our passions and doing things that fulfills our life's purpose. So for those of y'all that are joining, don't think of this as, oh man, this is just something to just, let money stack up in a bank account. No, this is you still being able to make money while you going and visiting a family member that's on a deathbed. But you couldn't go and visit them before because the only way that you made money is at a 9 to 5 job, and you couldn't ask your boss for time off of work because he was going to fire you. That's the reason why I preach passive income. See, when you find yourself in that situation, it's too late then. You need to have the systems in place before it ever happens. Listen, y'all know one of the primary reasons why I'm so passionate about you creating generational wealth is because I've had loved ones that were very close to me pass away unexpectedly. And I did not have the money to give them a proper funeral. I had to go through great lengths to get the money to conduct a proper funeral for people that I really cared about. And the number one question that I asked myself after going through that painful situation? How do I build a life where money never becomes an issue? How do I build a life where I never find myself in this situation again? I know some of y'all haven't experienced what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, you're going to have to go through it in order for what I'm saying right now to make sense to you. For some of y'all, this is just money talk, bag talk. But some of y'all, you're going to go through certain situations in your life. And I'm telling you, you might have a child. They may have a special moment and you wish that you were there. But because you don't have any other income stream outside of your 9 to 5 job, you're going to miss that special moment. And this is going to come back to haunt you. Make the investment now, my people. Invest in your skill set. Take this information. Watch the show over again. It's going to be on YouTube. It ain't going nowhere. Lord willing. Lord willing, they don't take me down. So thank you so much once again for joining my brother Yasha Allah. I want to take a quick moment now to promote another Black business. So as y'all know, every show I ask y'all to send me y'all's business information so that way I can give you a free promotion. So that way we can invest in each other. So today I am promoting Kalaya's Jewels to Healing. Okay. This is a holistic healing business. A lot of the products that they offer are alkaline. I'm going to put their website on the screen so that way you can check them out. Okay. So again, this is a big win-win for our community because not only are we supporting another Black-owned business, we are also getting things that we need because we need the health. A lot of us, we ain't got our health together and we're dying off at an early age. Okay. So I want y'all to see some of the things that they offer. Health supplements using vegan capsules, elderberry syrup, purple sea moss gel. Okay. They got social media on Facebook and Instagram. So make sure that y'all check them out. A lot of us need holistic healing. As y'all have probably heard, there's a healthier way for us to live our life, not eating all this processed food. As you will see, it says at our store, you will find only alkaline herbs that has been approved by the late, great Dr. Sebi. Okay, so a lot of y'all are already up on how Dr. Sebi offered a lot of revolutionary medicines that helped to really cure people from a lot of their ailments. So make sure that y'all check this out, y'all. This could be life savings. Kalaya's Jewels to Health Healing.com. Kalaya's Jewels to Healing.com. I'm going to put the link in the comment section so that way y'all can check this thing out, man. Let's support each other and let's continue to invest in each other as always. All right. So thank y'all so much for joining. I pray that y'all got as much as you needed to feel like this was time well invested. I love y'all. I appreciate all of the support. Thank you so much for the super chats and the sponsorships. On Saturday, not tomorrow, I'm getting my day of rest. On Saturday at 7 p.m. Central, I'm going to be doing another show on how to invest. I get on here 6 days a week, y'all, to give y'all as much value as I possibly can, giving as much free game as I can. I'm going to show you how to invest, and I'm going to give you a step-by-step process on how to get into investing. We're going to talk about different kinds of investing, like stocks, crypto funds, real estate investing, gold, and so much more. And I'm going to walk you how to do it live. It's going to be a live walkthrough for those of y'all that want to get in investing but don't know how. So make sure that y'all tune in, and anybody else that you know of that needs to hear this, have them tune in also. Some of y'all got partners that, landed on some money and you're scared they're going to blow it. Make sure that they tune in on Sunday's show on how to invest. And if you have any questions, make sure that you tune in live. If you got somebody that you know of that has a business and they want it to get promoted, make sure that they tune in live. And as always, y'all, if you have any ideas for things that you want me to talk about for future episodes, send me an email to Uzziah@blackmenscareer.com. All right. I come up with the content. If y'all want me to talk on certain topics, I'd be more than happy to do so. Send me email with your show topic, and I would love to help. And once again, if you are a business owner and you want free promotion on this show where you can get paying customers, please send me your website by going to Uzziah@blackmenscareer.com. Send me an email with the name of your company, the website, all of the details, how we can do business with you, and I will promote your business on this platform for free, just like I did when it came to Kalaya's Jewels to Health, Jewels to Healing.com. All right. So thank y'all so much for tapping in with me. We're about to get out of here. If you want to give some super chat donations on the way out, make sure that you tap that dollar icon directly below the live chat. If not, make sure that you cash at me at that $ Black Men's Career. As you can see, it's going across the screen right now. Even if you're watching this show after the show is over, my Cash App and my PayPal information is in the description below. Thank y'all for supporting this channel, y'all. Let's keep this thing going, man. Let's keep pouring into each other. Let's keep investing in each other. Let's keep praying for each other. I see you on Sunday night, Lord's willing. Y'all have an excellent, blessed weekend. Keep pushing.